𝙈𝙾 Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community, from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with 𝙈𝙾 Media Network.
The following program is produced by 𝙈𝙾 Media Network. The views and opinions expressed in this program are solely those of the individuals appearing on the show and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of 𝙈𝙾 Media Network, its affiliates, sponsors, or partners. The content provided in this program is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. 𝙈𝙾 Media Network does not guarantee the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information.
Question: what's the craziest thing I've done for love? I think tonight we are actually talking about a very, very interesting topic. Everyone, and welcome to our 14th episode of 𝙈𝙈 𝘾𝙚 Season 2. And magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat sa Pilipinas. And nandito po tayo ngayon sa 𝙈𝙈 𝘾𝙚 with our favorite co-host, of course,
favorite
Christian.
Co-host. Di pa naging official co-host, favorite lang. I mean, only co-host.
And our very special guest.
Hello.
Miss Anne. Yeah.
How would you describe Anne from what we know about her?
Oh, Anne? Oh, wow. She's 𝙒𝙈. No, just kidding. No, that means she's star quality. Yeah, that's right. She's a wonderful person. She's an awesome mom. She's a mompreneur. She's a great friend. She's a colleague. She's a nurse. I mean, it's like she's an entrepreneur. So she's all it. And it's very special episode because it's month of moms, and she's gonna kick off the month of moms.
Wow.
Yes. So but before we get there, we're getting too fast with this, but before we get there, of course, we want to ask how your weekend was, Christian.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah?
Well, I attended this meeting about like community centric fundraising. So like if it's for like nonprofits and like different organizations, and how like we could raise funds like more ethically rather than just, asking for money from everyone, right? So I guess that's one thing that happened. And also just caught up with work. How was your weekend?
Well, it was my daughter's prom weekend, so we were busy just trying to get her the things that she needed. And of course, we watched them do their photo shoot. It was, oh my God.
Aww.
I know, it's her first prom. So, and she looked so gorgeous.
Is it different, a different experience from your boys that had prom?
I think so because guys or boys, they just do whatever, right? Yeah,
They're so easy.
Yeah, so easy. But with her, of course, we had to make sure she had the right size of shoe and the heels, because her dress was long, so we had to make sure that it was the right color, right size, and right length. I mean, height.
Right.
Right height. What about you, Anne? How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend is always full of activities with the kids because I have little kids. And so planned or unplanned. But from what I remember, my favorite part was just half a day, Sunday, just doing nothing. I think doing nothing is actually a big deal. And sometimes we need that to slow down.
That's right. We need a break. Break. And boredom, or whatever you call it, just take a moment to be still. Right. And savor that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
And for like moms, don't feel guilty for resting. Like it's much needed. So you could also take care of your loved ones more when you're well rested, right?
That's true. And I forgot to mention though, I had my facial yesterday, so I think it's self-care. Also do some self-care. But again, I think we're getting so having so much fun already, but we forgot to mention about our game every night. Yes. So for our viewers, don't forget, if you participate, if you make any comments, shout outs, or anything on our Facebook page or YouTube, you will be entered into a drawing for a special prize at the end of the show. And let's show them the mechanics.
And 3, 2,
2, 1. All right.
Or you know what? Yeah, let's show it a bit like during the break later.
Okay.
But also, if you want to thank like the viewers on YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah. So you are watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, and stream.lawin.live. And if you miss our live show, you can listen to our podcasts.
It's basically wherever you get your podcasts, on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon, Stitcher. Wherever you get your podcasts. And if for some reason it's not in there, let us know, and we'll for sure have it for you. And it's still, after this, it's still recorded on Facebook and YouTube. You can still view
absolutely. You can watch it after the show. But we're gonna focus, of course, on our very special guest. Yeah, she's so much fun. We're just gonna be giggling all night again, and it's like, but Anne, let our viewers get to know you. Tell us about your profession, or tell us about how you came to the US, and if you're married or single or available or with kids, or whatever you want to share to our viewers. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me. I feel so honored to be here and be a guest and share my life and journey with all the viewers of 𝙈𝙾 Media. My name is Anne Garcia. I am a mom of 3. I came to the US when I was 20 years old, very young. It wasn't always pleasant, but the struggles is what made me become who I am today. So currently I am what they call a mompreneur, which is a mom/entrepreneur. I'm a registered nurse here, and I own an assisted living company and a hospice company. And we're working on getting a home health company as well. So all in the healthcare industry, but not working at the bedside. I was there, I started there, and, that was very important as well. And I loved it, but I had to, follow my passion and follow my dream. And that's where I am today. So as a mom, and an entrepreneur, every day is different. And so I think my life in general is exciting because, every day is always, it's always something that is unexpected that'll happen. And I think it took me a while to adjust to that. And eventually, if you love what you do, just like I do, it becomes fun and challenging to a point where you're growing because you're learning, and you eventually learn how to manage your daily activities, whether it be business or at your house. So yeah, it took me a while to get there, but if I could do it, you can do it too. And that's why I'm here, because I want to share that journey or that process with you.
Wow, that's really amazing. But did you always want to be a nurse? Just curious. Or did you have any other dreams when you were younger?
If my parents were watching, I don't want them to get hurt.
Artista.
I know, right? Artista, diba? So, no, so my parents actually kind of 80% wanted me to be a nurse. So 20% was I was only interested in the profession about 20% when I was in high school. But what I really wanted to do is I grew up, both my parents are entrepreneurs. And so I wanted to follow their footsteps. I've always watched them talk and how they manage people. That always interests me. But so when they asked me that one day in high school, I was graduating, they're like, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? What course you want to take in college? You're almost there. And I said, Ma, I want to be in business. I want to be in business because I wanted to learn business, and I wanted to be in the corporate world, travel, look good, anyway, all of that. But my mom kind of gave me the side eye and was like, here's the truth. She goes, we can always teach you business. It's always something we can teach you because that's what we do. But if you take up nursing, it was the time where nursing was very
in demand.
And a lot of Filipinos, like our classes was sections A to Z to A B B C. I mean, all the letters of the alphabet was a class, was a section. And so so she wanted me to decide. She wanted me to decide to take up nursing. And we lived in a small town in Leyte. We lived in Tacloban City. It's a small town. So I grew up all my life, been in Tacloban. But my parents, I said, Ma, my dad is from Cebu. So it's a city, right? It's always exciting to go to Cebu. It was fun. And so I've always wanted to be independent, away from my parents. And, there's that part of you. And so my mom was like, okay. I think she also kind of manipulated me a little bit. The more I think about it, she said, okay, well, I'll allow you to go to Cebu only if you study nursing.
Wow. So there was,
So, it's like okay, Ma, like a win-win for both of us. But, no regrets. I think my mom was very smart for doing that. I can only hope to be like her one day. But I think that was a good thing. Yeah, I think I think I have no regrets taking that route, but I was really questioning it in the beginning.
Wow. Because I mean, imagine if you did not take up nursing, right? You wouldn't, anything that happens in our lives, if we didn't do it in the past, we wouldn't be here. Because everything that happens lead us to our destination, right? So do you have any questions for her?
Yeah. Well, it's more of like when you mentioned earlier, like it's like you're going to home health and then assisted living and then also hospice care. Like I didn't know there were like different variations, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
I guess like my question for right now is while you were taking nursing, did you imagine yourself already going to like other countries?
No. I really didn't. I mean, I just took up nursing because, to be honest, I wanted to have that freedom away from our small town, because that was the only way my parents was going to allow me. And then once I took up nursing, I met a lot of wonderful friends, smart, good people. And, I learned to be more independent, and I learned about money. I learned about, being smart and just life in general, because life at home is really different. I mean, growing up in the Philippines, and my parents we were always cushioned by our parents. And so when you go to a place that's very different and away from that cushion, it makes you want to, be smart and of course survive and not disappoint. So did I ever think about being where I am today? No. I mean, here's my thing. I think this is what makes my life interesting, is that I know what I want. At the same time, I don't have a timeline for it. I just know that if it's time, it'll be given to me. And also, life is short, and you'll hear me say this a lot of times tonight. Life is short. Have fun. And once I do that, the next thing I realize is that, wow, things that I actually wanted to happen is already happening. And I haven't even put a lot of effort to it. I'm just being genuine to myself, being kind to people, be fair, do what is right. And everything just flows.
Yeah. Yes. If you're doing the right thing, I think our God is guiding you and bringing all the opportunities to you and bringing people in your life that will actually help you actualize or realize your dreams. And I believe in that too. And it's very true. And it's so funny because you actually considered taking up nursing as a scapegoat. Right?
Yes, that's the right way to say it.
As a scapegoat, but look where it brought you. My God. So it's like, that's why I myself believe that nothing happens by accident.
Mm-hmm.
God puts things in our lives that are part of his plan to fulfill our destiny.
That's right.
Right? So, as I said, every good thing comes from above.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine, it's so funny. Yeah, your story is very, very inspiring and really fun because a scapegoat to be a nurse. And you know how much nurses make in the Philippines?
Yeah.
So you could
And
imagine.
you didn't even plan to actually go out of the Philippines.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
I remember, you know what? How much we make in the Philippines as nurses? Like when my first job, I made like 4,000 pesos. That's
Wow.
roughly $80
Like
a month.
no.
No
Yes.
kidding. I mean, I'm not joking.
Wow.
So a month. And this woman
was just trying to escape her little town.
And look what that decision or that turnaround in her life brought her.
Mhm.
Oh my God. I know we are having so much fun, but we need to have a break because we have so much more to talk about.
sure.
And very, very interesting story, especially about her business. So let's go on a break. And when we come back, we'll show the mechanics of the game. So
Mhm.
at least our viewers will get to participate. Okay. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Oh,
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories, from elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits. I'm here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
okay, we're back.
I just took a seat and we're back.
Hello.
Yes, see, this is the essence of the show, right? we're not just trying to inspire, motivate, and empower our viewers, but also to share some fun. And our guest, oh my God, I still can't believe it. It's a very beautiful story. It's still, yeah.
We do have a question.
Mom, Dad, Mama,
Yeah.
Papa, hello.
Yeah.
I know.
Hello po. You raised this woman well. Yeah. Yes.
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you.
All right.
So shall we show the mechanics of
Well,
the
we
game?
have a question,
Okay.
and then maybe let's show it.
Okay.
Hi, Anne. Congratulations as the Asian Chamber of Commerce awardee last year. Yes, I was there. Ooh. What is the secret formula to becoming a successful entrepreneur? It's from 𝙈𝙈 𝘾𝙚 𝘾𝙚. Ooh.
Wow. So last year, my company won as one of the Rising 10 Asian owned businesses in this whole city of Houston.
Mhm.
It's actually a big award, and I wasn't expecting that, but you know, I guess I deserve it. No, I do. You know, it's hard work, but the key to that is, you know, first of all, in business, you have to have passion, or else, you know, you're going to be miserable. And if you're miserable, that's just like selling your soul out, you know, to the streets. There's no purpose of living. Every day I wake up with a goal, and you know, it's not always positive. I do have bad days, and then I go back to the reason of why am I here? Because, you know, running a business, being a mom, it is a lot of work, and it is hard. It's very hard. But I during the days that it's challenging for me, I just have to stop, breathe. You know, one of the secrets too is I pray the rosary every day, you know, spiritually or whatever, you know, whatever religion you have, you know, I have something to pull strength from. For me, I'm Catholic, and so, you know, I was always taught by my parents to pray the rosary, and so I do that every day, or whenever I feel disturbed, or you know, just kind of
discouraged,
confused, discouraged. That's what I would do, and so I would. One of the key to that is have fun, do the right thing, and you know, I always tell myself during, because when you're having fun and the business is doing great, you know everything is good. You go with the flow. But then when something bad happens, or like, rocky roads towards a journey, you question everything. So when you start questioning, my advice is to go back to the reason of why. Why are you there? Um, and some things also you cannot control, as a business owner, in life, as a mom, as
As a
as
person,
human. Yeah,
Mhm.
we cannot control everything, because once you start wanting to control more, it just wouldn't do you any good. You go with the flow. You attract. I believe in that. You attract. um and if things happen and I can't control it, I try to do my best to make it better, or I go to sleep. And then tomorrow is another day, because all of the things that are happening in your life has a reason.
Mhm.
Like you said, it makes you stronger, or it's a lesson learned. It's part of the journey. But always think of using that as a learning. It could be a negative situation, but if you look at it in a different perspective, use it as, that's what I would do. That's what I do. That's why I'm successful in this, because every obstacle, every challenge, I have to be positive. I have to think positive. Or that's the only way. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to cry. You're going to, burn yourself or whatever. No, you're not. You're going to take the positive out of that situation. Think positive. Sleep over, go to bed, do something good for yourself. Things you cannot control, let it go. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And then all of those bad situations, all of that will also, somebody told me, all of the bad situations, it will all be a memory one day. Everything
Yeah,
that's
and
going on.
that's true. And the biggest lessons in life come from the strongest or the hardest challenges that you go
Mhm.
through. And it's very true, because it makes you grounded, and it builds your character, your resilience, your grit. So
Mhm.
yeah, and that's very true. But I wanted to ask you, before we talked about all those inspiring talks that she did,
Mm.
share us how, because I heard your story, but I want our viewers to know it, how you got into the business. It was a very beautiful story that you shared to me, how you actually got this business, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this business was, uh, I believe it was given to me. um, well, before I even met, so I bought this business operating already. I'm not going to take credit for starting it from the ground up. I bought the business already operating. Very rare situation, but it was trusted. The previous owner entrusted her business with me. The story is that even before I got into this business, I've even met the owner of the business that I bought, I've always wanted to start my own assisted living. I mean, I bought a property. I wanted to flip it. I wanted to, start from the bottom up. Guess what? Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Wow.
I met the wrong people. I hired the wrong management company. Like, everything that could go wrong went wrong. And that's when I was like, okay, this business is not for me. I was going to give up. Spent hundreds and thousands of dollars and all that for nothing. But then one day I was talking to a friend, and she said, "Oh, how are you?" And she said, "Do you want to see this? I work for a lady," she said, "and a very good friend of mine. And I want to introduce you with her." I said, "Oh, what does she do?" She said, "She does assisted living, a small type." And I said, "Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to do that." And so she just brought me in. I was working full time then, and I had a 4-month-old baby, my eldest, walking in, tired, no sleep, dark circles, walking in. "Oh, this is your business, very nice." And then the lady asked me, she said, "Do you want to work for us? We need a nurse." And then I was like, "Oh gosh, I have a baby, I work full time. Like, when am I going to have time for this? Add another thing to my plate. I'm already so busy." But then I realized this is the only way that I will learn the business is for me to be internal and to actually see if this business is for me or not. And so I decided to take the job, you know, just balance it all. My parents are here; they're helping us with the kids, so that's very fortunate of us. But I think being having met the owner and having her trust and really learning the business and the people, you know, the staff. That is what made her entrust her business to me. She called me one day and asked me if I was interested to buy the business, and she gave me 3 days to decide, or else. Here's what she said: Anne, I'm decided I'm done with the business. I want to sell it to you and your husband, both of your nurses. But if you want to buy, I'm going to give you 3 days to decide. Talk to your husband about it and let me know. Of course, I already knew the answer, right? I already knew the answer. But she's right. I have to think about it. I have to talk to my family about it because it's a big deal. You know, it's a big deal. It's a lot of money, you know, time. I mean, it's a commitment. And this was 2018, right before COVID hit. Okay. Yeah. And COVID, the senior care population was highly affected. I mean, we all know that, right?
Yes, that's true.
So 2018. Anyway, so I said, okay, I know the answer. I called my mom first thing, and guess what? My parents were at Jerusalem doing a pilgrimage. She was actually at the church kneeling, and I called her. I said, Mom, guess what? The owner just called me and want to sell me the business. She did say that if I don't buy the business, she's going to shut it down. I mean, it's that she's that passionate and because, you know, not to be negative, but a lot of people wants to go into the senior care industry for the wrong reasons. You know, corporate businessmen, you know, investors, they all want it. Once there's an senior care opportunity that opens, they'll all dive into it. Why? Because it is, you know, it is financially stable. It does make money, you know, and so they all want to do that. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, you know, forget about it. This is not for you. It's a lot of for the wrong reasons. Yeah. The consequences are severe. And so, so I talked to my husband about it. We did, you know, talk quite a bit about the big decisions that we're going to make. And my parents were, you know, supportive. And so from there, 2018, it was scary. It was really, truly scary because it's a big thing. And so I didn't quit my full-time job. I was doing both. Can you imagine doing both and then raising my kids? And then COVID hit and oh my gosh. I mean, but you know what? That's really what made us stronger. Even better. And I think the way we handled COVID and just, you know, focusing on what really matters most, I think that really made us stronger. All the staff stayed with me. Nobody left. We all were like, I was very clear with them that I can't do this myself. You know, it takes a team to run a business, and not just, you know, committed people and people that is always going to have your back and you know, have that heart for the seniors and for their job, because it was really challenging.
Wow. See, oh my gosh. So that's what I'm talking about. Like you are, you know, things happen in life because you are being prepared. And you were set up. Like setbacks are setups, right? So you were scared in the beginning, but then you took the plunge and you had the courage, you took the risk, and that's what guided you and even gave you more strength along the way. And it's like you have the support in everything too. So that is amazing. That is an amazing story. It was like, wow. Everything just like from the moment she decided to be away from home, right?
It's like a movie.
It's a movie. And be free. I was like a teenager, you know. I wanted to be away from my parents. I was like a rebel, quote unquote. You know, my parents always wanted to control my life, so I'm running away. La, la, la. Fine, I'll give you what you want, but then I'm doing something for myself. It turned out to be Not a bad thing.
Yes, that's right. You have a question?
Oh, well,
Christian?
it's almost time for another break.
Wow,
yeah,
another break.
We
But
do
we have
have
all
two questions
questions.
from
Okay.
𝙾𝙈 𝘾𝙬𝙧𝙧. Hi, Ma'am Sir. Hello, Ma'am Sir.
Hello.
Good evening from the Philippines, Pangasinan, Pozorubio, Bobonan West.
Hi, Joanne.
Hello,
Thank you for
Joanne.
watching.
Also from Attorney Orlando R. Dizon. I have read about and watched the lives of the lives and secrets. You know what? I need my glasses. I keep pretending I don't need my glasses. I have read about and watched the lives of secrets of successful entrepreneurs like Chef Paul Key, Chef Tom Cunanan, Nurse Ann Garcia, and Attorney Eileen. They all share similar qualities. They have reached a point where their passion has transformed their work from mere labor into something akin to hobbies, like playing their favorite sport with rewards and incentives. And a question, given a chance, are you still going back to a full-time employee? Ooh, and I think we can
Wow.
answer that after the break.
Yeah, when we come back. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you.
Yay.
Another one, till death do us part. What happens to a will after a divorce in Texas?
Oh.
From Brian Wong. Brian Wong has a
Brian
lot
Wong,
of
ikaw
fans.
you have a lot of friends. But that's an interesting question. Till death do us.
So,
Hello, we're back.
we do have another question or another comment from 𝙒𝙑 𝘾𝙗. Hello, watching from the Philippines. 𝙒𝙑
Kamorongan.
𝘾𝙗. Hello.
All right.
And
What a
going-
unique name, 𝙒𝙑.
I know. Sorry if I'm
It's like-
butchering it.
Or was it a typo? Like maybe Aiza? We're not sure, but we're just
they're just creative. They're creative. The mom's creative. Given a chance,
Yeah.
again from Orlando Ardiza, given a chance, are you still going back to a full-time employee, like capacity?
You know, if I have to, I have to. Whatever it takes to put food on our table. Do I want to? You know, that is a big question because I really love the flexibility of what being an entrepreneur gives me. You know, I have control over my time. Bottom line, I can spend time with my kids, with my family. I control my own schedule. I can go on vacations whenever I want to or need to. You know, I think that's something that I cannot easily give up. However, pertaining to your question, if given a chance, I'm still going to go back to a full-time employee. If I have to, I have to. If I have to, I will. I don't want to, but whatever puts food on our table.
Yeah, and I think you are already in a position where you actually don't have to, because I heard from somewhere out there that you even retired your husband, right?
Right.
Yes,
Wow.
imagine. She even retired her husband because now they are in that position to do so. And now they have more time freedom. They have all the time to actually spend with their kids. And wow, that's so amazing, right?
Maybe it's time for you to, at NJ, to retire your husband.
Well, he's actually gonna retire soon. I'm not kidding.
Oh, wow.
He's
Okay.
gonna retire before me, but it's not because of being an entrepreneur. Okay, it's because of being a state employee.
Oh,
But
wow.
Anyway, yeah, tell us about that. So, what is the most rewarding thing about being an entrepreneur? I know you just mentioned about family and everything. So, how are you enjoying that? Being a mom? Oh my God, yeah.
You know, being a mom and having more time with my family, that actually fuels me. You know, I guess every mompreneur out there, they're going to say the same. But one of the reasons why I accepted, or my husband allowed me to buy this business, or, it was a mutual decision, is because I said, I want to spend more time with the kids, 12 hours being away from them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's doable, no, it's doable. I mean, you have to, you got to do whatever it takes to put food on the table. But I said, I want to be there. I want to attend PTO meetings. I want to, pick them up from school and say hi. I want to be the first person they see, and they tell me about how excited they are, and I want to see who their friends are and meet them. And so all that, I think that just makes everything that I do worth it. All the sacrifices, all the unexpected issues or problems, because I do work 24/7. Running a business is not a 12-hour shift. It is 24/7. And that's why some people think it's crazy that I'm doing it, but I love it. And, it's risk versus reward. I do love that I'm able to do, all of this for my kids and for my family. And that really just fuels me and enables me to do more. And look how silly, because yes, I did retire my husband. It was a conversation that we've been having, and all of a sudden he finally agreed to it. And both of us now have flexible times. We can leave when we want to do. Of course, we have to focus on the business, but we are more present. That is what makes things, that makes all of this worthwhile, is that we are more present for the kids and for each other. And I think at the end of the day, that is what matters. And everybody's different, everybody's different. This is our why. Our family is our why.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have any question, Christian?
I mean, I guess it's
yeah, and you're right. I might want to retire, but
I want to retire.
No, I'm never retiring. I'm never retiring. This is fun.
And you said, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's what really matters. And you have more time for your family, but also caring for the seniors.
Yes.
I mean, what drives you? What fuels you to do that? I mean, you have so much passion for. Probably because you have your parents, right? So what inspires you doing this every single day, day in, day out?
So first of all, growing up, in the Philippines, my mom took care of my grandmother in our house. It's very normal, right?
Yes.
So I would see my grandma with a caregiver and my mom, and, everything was done for her. And I think that I grew up with that vision and environment, that I just carried it along with me and thought, sure, like that's what we're supposed to do, right? But here in the United States, it is not the usual. And so caring for the seniors, especially, dealing with the families, is also one of the hardest jobs, I think, in general. It is 24/7, so that makes it more challenging. What fuels me is, again, my family, my staff. I have overall 47 staff. And I said, if I mess up, or if if things go wrong, if God forbid, something happens to the business, I always think of it like this. These are 47 tables that's gonna, lose a job. And these are 47 families. I always think like that, like think big.
Yeah.
I have to do what's right, and when I talk to the staff, I talk to them like that. Like, look, I'm okay. I can work. I can go back to the bedside, I'll be fine. But if we don't work as a team, guess what? All of us are going down, not just me. And I think talking to them like that really helps, because then they're passionate about it too. And they realize that I'm doing that. I'm putting all the work, not just for me, but for all of us. And so that, I think, with that mindset, everybody does their job. Everybody, has an eye on everybody. If they see something wrong, they report to me immediately. And so that helps. And the positive reviews that I get from the families is also one of the things that makes me, that drives me to keep pushing and do it more, and, do it for the right reasons, because that truly is something remarkable. at the end of the day, I go home, with everything that we do, you want to go home with feeling of fulfillment, right? It's not just about the money. Yes, the money is good. I mean, this is like, I'm going to try to be transparent here. The money is good and everything, why are we here? Why do we work? Let's just say, why do we work? Yes, there's passion. Also because it puts food on our table, right? But if you keep doing that and you're not happy, guess what happens? I mean, overall, it'll affect you mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just, it's going to get to you. And so for me, every day is different. But on days that it's challenging, like you said, I just have to pull strength from the families that really appreciate what we do.
Wow.
And just be honest with them,
Wow.
And
Ain't she cool?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
so
actually
inspiring.
I follow your business online, and I've been to one of your locations, and like the staff's actually nice. They didn't know me. You weren't there yet, so I was
Yes.
just waiting there like a stranger, and they were actually nice to me.
Yeah.
And like you have different activities in your facility. So if there's like an occasion, like St. Patrick's Day, there's something happening. You have like photo booths
Yes.
for families visiting. Like it's actually fun. Like I would like I would love to live there now.
Hoy.
That is so
We have rooms available.
Yeah. So okay, that's a business in the future for you, right? When
Right.
Christian,
Okay, Christian.
when
Yeah.
Christian turns senior.
I need assistance now.
I need to put you on the list.
Yeah.
But that's what really counts, right? Because you have a purpose bigger than
There you go.
yourself.
There you go.
Like it's a calling for you. You're not doing it just for your own family, but for the families of your staff and the families of your patients and all that. So this is something that is very authentic and genuine and sincere. And it, as they say, if you add value to other people, financial rewards will follow. But for people that do it for the money in the beginning, I mean, things may go the other way, but it's always, even the most successful, richest people that I've been listening to and watching and all that, the common denominator is their why is not just about, it's not about them.
Right.
It's about everybody in their team. It's we or us. It's not I, it's not me. It's not me, but it's us. It's for others. So it's like, that's the secret of successful people like you.
Right?
Yeah, right? So it's so amazing and it's so profound that we are learning this so much. But I know
We do have a question.
okay.
Question.
Mark Harlow Daseco, what are the values of a working mother? I guess Mark also wants to be a working mother. Congratulations, Mark. Yeah, what are the values of a working mother? What would you say?
I think one of the most important values that I still, I would like to share is work-life balance. Know when to stop. Work is always about myself. Work is never ending. It's always going to be there. But if you don't learn when to stop, you're never going to stop. So you have to put a limit to it, because like me, I put myself from 8 to 2:30. That's work. But 2:30, I got to step out that door because I'm going to pick up my kids and turn it to mommy mode. Turn it to mommy mode, put them the smiling face, and do my best. It's not always like that, but at least that is what I want to do. That is what I choose to do. And you have to learn your balance, because or else, you're going to be burned out. You're going to be so negative about life, about everything, and it's going to bring you down. So, that's very important as well, is work-life balance. And just be gentle be kind to. I frequently have to remind myself, give myself grace, allow myself to do something for myself. It's not always going to be about others. I too have to take care of me. And so, that is it's a work in progress. It's always going to be, but my husband is there to remind me of that. And thankfully he doesn't block that or, go against whatever I want to do, especially if it's something for myself. He always says, go, do it.
Wow,
Yeah, because if
wow.
self-care, they say self-care is not
Yes.
selfish, because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of others?
Correct.
Right? If you don't love yourself, how are you going to give love to others? You cannot give what you don't have.
Right.
Right?
You cannot pour out from an empty cup.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, that's very true. So yeah, that's wow. Anyway, I think it's about time for
Yeah.
another break.
And then the mechanics of the game are ready after the break. So
Okay, and then
I'm
we have
excited
more
for this
comments.
game. I want to join too.
All right, so we'll be back after a short break. All right, we're back. See, we're having so much fun. So again, our mechanics of the show, let's show it now. So it's kind of late to show it, but let's go ahead.
Let's go.
3,
Ayaw pa rin.
2, 1. Okay.
How to join the game. 1. Watch the live show and listen to the conversations. 2. Participate and share your experiences on the topic during the live show. 3. Type your thoughts or experience via comment section. 4. All participants are eligible to win a prize. 5.
Okay.
Oh, the more let me finish that
You
thought.
finish that.
The more comments, the more chances of winning. So the more you comment right now, and I guess we could cut it off at like 7:50, 7:55.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be entered into the wheel of names, and at the end of the show, we're gonna pick the winner. It's gonna be a random.
right.
You're gonna see it, so there's no
There's no cheating here.
there's no cheating here. Everybody
Unless
will see it.
Yeah, so if you have like 100 comments,
Yeah,
it's
I'm not gonna
probably
stop.
No.
I'm not like gonna stop the wheel, okay? But we have more comments.
we have a lot of
a lot of comments. Go on.
from Arceli Estarija.
Mhm.
Hello, hi ma'am. I'm Arceli Estarija watching from the Philippines. Hello,
Hi,
Arceli.
Hello.
That's from Facebook. Shell Daseco, is it true that in order to be successful, you have to surround yourself with successful people?
That's
Ooh.
very true.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's actually one of the golden rules.
Yeah, it's like they say, it's true. If you are with people who are failing, you'll be like, if you are surrounding yourself with 9 people who are not doing well in life, you'd be the 10. That's why, yeah, I heard that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
you become who you hang out with.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
Just be prepared. When I in my own experience, I had to cut a lot of people out of my life. That's another topic.
Batiin natin sila. Batiin natin
Hello
sila.
guys. Hi.
No, there are people
But
really
natin.
that will stop
I did.
you from, and that will pull you down. You have not even
Right.
started going and they're already pulling you.
Preach.
And yes, so it's very
Batiin mo rin.
Batiin natin yung mga ano
Tag mo nga. Tag mo nga.
Tag na.
I just pray for them and they're gonna come out of their senses
Ayan na.
because we have to give chance for them. But anyway, but it's true. If you want to become successful in life, how are you gonna learn from people who actually put you down or just give limiting beliefs on you or like drill down on you? That's not a healthy life. That's not life is all about. We're supposed to care and love and be kind to one another. So you want to be around people who are kind at the same time, so you can be kind. So it's like,
Right.
yeah.
That's true.
Anyhow, where there's more.
Yan. Dami tuloy nakakagat ng
Dami
labi
na,
nila.
yan
Kumakain
na.
pa naman
I
sila.
know. Sorry.
Thank you, Shell. From Miss Delia Ligot. Hello. Hello, good evening, Texas. Watching from Philippines. Hello po.
Hello.
Po, good evening po.
That's also from Facebook, as well as this one from Jojo Canaria. Good evening, Texas. What do working moms struggle with the most? From Jojo.
Wow. What a
Wow.
question. What do
Also
you think?
aspiring to be a mom.
A mom. A mom to her. I think for me, what I struggled most is allowing myself or giving myself grace to actually do something.
Mhm.
And for myself, it's always about others, it's always about my kids, just doing all of those, it's very time consuming, but I have to give myself grace. Sitting down, 30 minutes being on social media, I consider that as my me time. It's not big. I don't have to be in a spa, luxurious spa with champagne, etc. Just have a peaceful time, 30 minutes in the room by myself. Okay, kids out, please. I can do whatever. Watch my Korean novela, be on my social media, Queen of Tears, whatever. That is my me time. That gives me, that energizes me, or refills me. I think that's one of the biggest struggles for me, and also just giving myself my health. I also realized that if I don't take care of myself physically, eventually everything that I'm working for, sacrifices for, and all that, it's gonna go to waste, because what will happen if I get sick and all that? So what I did recently, and my husband was okay with this, is I got myself a personal trainer.
Nice.
So that is something that because I have to show up. If I didn't get a personal trainer, do you think I'm going to show up? Well, maybe, but not all the time, because I'm busy. But if someone is waiting, that's just for me. If someone's waiting for me, I have to respect their time. I have to show up and show out, not only for them, but for me, importantly. And I'm doing it for my family as well. So,
that's very true. I can relate to that because I'm a mom too. And you know what my husband's complaint, or number one complaint, is? It's like, you're always out of the house. You're in this, you're in that, you're in that.
Gumigimik.
correct.
When are you gonna? When do you have time for yourself? Right? So he does the same. Whenever I say, I'm gonna go have a foot massage, because I really love foot massage, right? So if I want to go, then he lets me, because he knows that I'm not just working. I have a full-time job, right? But I'm also involved in all these things. That's like what we're doing tonight. This is a show where we actually spend our, precious time with everyone. So just to inspire all of you. And we appreciate Miss Ann Garcia here. She's a mompreneur. She has 3 kids. She's a businesswoman and all that. But she graciously accepted our invitation because she wants to inspire, motivate, and empower all of you. Right?
Yes, absolutely. I want to share my story. That don't ever think like you can't do it. These are what I'm doing, not to brag or anything. These are big things. If you would ask the 20-year-old me, if you would tell the 20-year-old Anne that this is what I'm going to be doing, in 10 years, I'm going to burst out laughing. Like, just unbelievably saying, it's a joke. Never in my life did I ever think that I'm going to be, people call me. I don't even have to look for clients anymore. People call me. Wow. They've heard of me. I'm at that point in my career, and thank God, thank you, heavens, because these are all because of him. And I love talking about God. I always incorporate that. Believe, you can be a believer or not a believer, but that is me, and people knows that as long as you're genuine, as long as you're doing what's right, as long as you're kind, there's what we call karma, good karma, bad karma. We've talked about that, and it will come back to you. So don't be afraid. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Forget the haters. You will always have haters. You will always have people that will pull you down.
I mostly have haters.
Right? Good for you. Good for you. Good for us. If you have haters, that means you're doing something big.
Yeah, most of them my family.
Oh, yes. That one too. Yay, I had that too. So that's okay. I shout out. No. We're becoming too comfortable. Hello. Live tayo, live.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, you're not ever going to please everyone in your life.
Right.
I have kind of learned to accept that too. And if you come to that point where you accept that, there's always going to be someone who don't like you. It doesn't matter how you treat them. It's them. It's not you. You have to give yourself, you're worthy. I mean, as long as you know you're doing the right thing and you're following your faith, and everybody has their own beliefs, whether or not you believe in God or something divine or holy that's guiding you and giving you the light and guidance in your life. And those people, they come to you to make you even better. Yeah, just look at them as like, whenever there's someone who's negative towards you and you are able to just ignore it or just give them some love in return, you're growing. That's progress, that's growth, and that's joy. Because if you don't experience any of this, then what is life all about, right?
That's true.
Yeah. If we stop growing and if we stop having these different kinds of experiences, then that means there's nothing more to life. But there is so much more to life.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. We do have more comments before we end. How would you sum up your life in 3 words?
Wow. What a ang galing naman ni.
From NJ Bacani from
NJ
Facebook.
Bacani, ang galing mo naman magtanong pang Miss Universe.
In 3 words.
Or
Oh
pang
my God.
Mrs.
First of all,
Universe, right? Yeah.
right. How would you sum up your life in 3 words? Well, oh my gosh, I wasn't right. Okay, in 3 words. Oh my,
Or it could be like what's important to you, I guess, to make it more simple.
Okay, let's make it easy. Okay. Family, God, and just genuine people around me.
Yeah. So
Right.
family, it's like family, faith, and community.
Yeah, community.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Another one from Shell _2. This is my favorite episode in season 2 so far. Very inspirational.
Wow.
Char.
Thank you, Shell.
Shell comments that every episode. No, I'm joking.
Thank you, Shell.
Another one from Shell. Let's talk more inspirations. Ooh, and
Wow.
quotes too.
Wow.
Another one from attorney Eileen Ligot Dizon. I'm enjoying the conversation. Great topics and insights. A big shout out to Anne for being an amazing person who wears so many hats. Keep it up, Anne.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes. Way to go, Anne.
As long as you have fun, okay? Have fun. That's it. Have fun. Do what is right. And give yourself grace.
Yes, that's very important. Yeah. What
All
about
right.
you? Okay, we're gonna ask the same question. How do you? Okay, in 3 words.
3 words.
Money. No.
There you go.
The
Money.
things I don't have, right? No, I also like relationships. So that includes family and friends and everyone. I guess God as well, and I want to say love for some that also is God and family.
Right.
So, but like whatever is not mentioned there, it's just just act in like good faith and just spread love, and like it's not like even if someone's rude to you, it's better to react like in a
positive way.
positive
Right,
manner, so
right.
it makes them look like they're the bad person, right?
Right. It talks more about them than you.
How about
Right.
you at MJ?
Yeah, I mean the same thing. Faith. Yeah, I too I believe in God. He's always been there for me. In fact, I just want to share Jeremiah 29:11.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
no.
says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you peace and success." I don't know. And future.
Ayan
Give
na.
peace and the future. So yeah, Jeremiah 29:11. Always think about whatever is happening in your life, whether you're a teenager, you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, any season of your life, whatever is happening, these are all part of God's plan in your life if you believe in God. Because like our struggles don't have to be our standards in life. I got that from a book, Jose Flores. I've met him at the, not John Maxwell, but Les Brown, and he wrote a book about that. Our struggles don't have to be our standards, meaning we struggle in life, but these struggles bring us to higher places in life if we know how to, to deal with these struggles. He's a very inspiring person because he has disability, but it didn't stop him. It didn't stop him from fulfilling his destiny, from fulfilling his calling. So to me, also like committing to your calling. So faith, family, and friends, both F, and of course, service.
There you go.
Service
for others.
Service for others is very important because, the best thing in life is if you serve others, it's the most fulfilling and joyful thing to do. No matter how big or small that act of kindness, of service that you do, it doesn't matter. What matters is remember how you impact the other person that you help. Right?
Right.
So yes, those three things: faith, family, service, and friends. I love my friends. Yes.
May multa kada extra word.
No, relationships, that's right. Family and friends includes, But
Alam ko na I know who to call every time I'm into the dilemma. MJ.
Yes, and you know what? We're so grateful, and gratitude.
Gratitude,
an attitude of gratitude.
Correct.
You never go wrong. Everything just makes it, like, if you have that kind of attitude, everything just is different, right? Yeah, some people, if they don't have gratitude, no matter what success or whatever they have in life, they're never going to be happy. But if you're always grateful for what you have, you may have less people that have less even sometimes are happier, because they are grateful. So but anyway, we're very, very grateful for your presence tonight.
I'm also grateful to be here.
I want to ask, if people want to follow your journey and your business, what social media handles would you want them to follow?
Follow her, because she does have a lot of, she can.
So I have my Facebook is 𝙈𝙾 Garcia. You can follow me there. I post some fun reels. Whatever. So I know a lot of entrepreneurs are always posting all about their businesses, but I'm just whatever, I'm just having fun, My Instagram, which I'm very big on posting, is _Garcia RN. And you'll see, some of my creative side that's where I put my creative side. And our website for our assisted living is www.comfortcareassistedliving.com.
Yes. So don't forget, follow Anne. You're not only gonna be inspired, but you're gonna be entertained.
Right? Oh, wait. Anne _Garcia_. There's no RN. That's my other,
For Instagram.
That's my IG.
All right. So yes, thank you so much. Okay, your last words of encouragement for our viewers.
Okay. So, this is one of my mantras in life. I believe in this, and I think if these are simple 3 words, 3 words. I know everybody wants to be successful. Of course. And success, you define your success, I have my version, you have your version. Everybody has their version. But whatever it is, passion plus purpose is equals profit. And if you want to make money, add those 2 things. And I bet you, that you can do whatever. You can do whatever. It's a very big world. Find your strength, find your purpose, and find your whys. And write it down, and I bet you will make it in life.
Wow, that is very profound. Passion plus purpose equals profit.
Wow.
Profit, not just money. It could be relationship.
Oh yes.
It could be in life. It could be opportunities.
Health.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Passion
very
plus
true.
Purpose.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be material things when you say profit. you gain friends, you gain families,
Right.
you gain experiences. Those are all profits because
Mhm.
you're growing, you're expanding. Wow, that is very
Diba?
profound. Oh my goodness, she's so good, right? Right. We're so blessed to have her tonight.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Yes, we're so blessed. And I think it's about time we show our winner. Do we have another? Okay, we have
we
some.
do have
Yeah.
Joanne
Last comment.
Esteriha. Thank you, ma'am, for cheering. Oh,
All right. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. And
You're
thank you for watching. And for all of you who are watching tonight, please share our show to your friends, to your families, to your relatives, to anybody you know. Share them in your Facebook pages so more people will get to know our show, and we are able to reach out more people and inspire them, just like what we did for you tonight. So please, right? So I think
right.
let's get the wheel of names and see who's gonna win tonight.
House and lot.
Exciting.
House and lot from Christian.
Ayala.
From Home Depot, like small house and lot.
All right, let's see.
Ayan na.
Okay, let's see.
Parang hanggang ano tayo din, hanggang
Okay.
okay. Tayo dito Episode, you won.
Right.
Congratulations and thank you for watching. Yeah.
All right, we will contact you for your prize.
Yes. We'll contact you on how you can claim your prize. But again, to all our viewers tonight, thank you for watching. And please watch us again next week. Actually, we have a video or a flyer for our next episode. Can we show that? Yeah, we will have a very special guest. There you go. We have a special guest from the Office of Comptroller of the City of Houston.
Chris Hollins.
Yeah, Mr. Chris Hollins.
If you don't know what a comptroller does, watch the next episode. I'm also researching. Oh, I need to research.
Yeah, and we're actually going to be filming at his office. It's going to be Monday
Top
the
secret
13th.
Location.
Yes. So thank you again so much. And please join us again on Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Philippine time here at Be Bold.
Why not?
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.